Hey everybody, Edward here for Power Mechanical. I want to give you a quick tip for your boiler room. As you probably know, maintaining a optimum water for your boiler is critical for efficiency and longevity. And one of the ways that you can do that is by monitoring your conductivity or your total dissolved solids. And a lot of plants have an installed TDS monitor, and then some, if they don't, really low-cost method that you can do is what we have here. This is a Myron L Ultra pen, but we're going to conduct a test real quick with the Myron pen. All of our technicians carry these, and it's just a really good pen to have laying around the boiler room. All right, so we're fixing to conduct a test here. We've got some just regular tap water, but before we conduct our test, there's a couple things that you want to keep in mind about your sensor or your the pen itself. For one, if it's been out in the van, and you want it to acclimate to the water. That way you're not, say if it's 32 degrees outside and you go into the boiler room where your sample is maybe 125 to 130 degrees, to stick it in there, it's better to do a simple acclimation and let it and kind of swirl it for a few minutes into your sample prior to conducting the actual test. And secondly, as we talk about temperature, if you don't have a sample port especially on your boiler, then when you take your sample to test, then that water's coming out at 212 degrees or just slightly under, and you don't want to plunge these sensors down in there because you'll, what I call, smoke the tip. And so with that being said, you kind of want to let your sample cool off some if you don't have a sample cooler. So with all that said, though, we're going to go ahead and we're going to fire up our pen. One thing we're testing in TDS mode, so when it comes on, we'll see that it will indicate that that's the mode that we prefer to test in, and it'll say TDS 442. So I'm going to go ahead, when this light starts blinking, you'll see a rapid blink going on. And as you can see, I'm doing a little swirl, and that light's slowing down. It's going to come to a solid in a minute and stop. When it does, I've got my reading. I've got 67.6 at 162 ppm, and that right there is my conductivity or my total dissolved solids for this tap water. So there you have it. That's how you conduct a test with the Myron L Ultra pen. Now, this is a really simple and low-cost method for monitoring your boiler's conductivity level. And like I said, it's best to check this probably daily, if not several times a week. And have your chemistry guy come out, and he can get you on the right track for where your level should sit and how many times you should be blowing down daily. And other than that, check out the rest of our videos for more boiler tips around the boiler.